Good morning, everyone. Today is October 1st, and I wanted to take everyone on one last tour of my Colorado native plant garden so you can see now that fall is here what my plants are doing and how they've grown since I planted them in April. So I'll go ahead and take you on a tour for these native plants from Colorado, Rocky Mountain Front Range area. So it's a beautiful, warm, sunny day here in Colorado. And I wanted to show you on October 1st how all of my plants are doing. So my big blue stem grasses have been so beautiful. I'm amazed at how tall they've grown in their first year. We had so much rain in June. It really played a big part in how these plants established themselves. So the beard tongue penstemon is still flowering and the bees are still loving it. The Rocky Mountain penstemon only flowers once. And I was just talking to a friend. If you do plant penstemons, all of these little seed pods will reseed. They'll start moving around your garden and organically create what they want to create. Here's a fringe sage, another penstemon. My western sage has really established itself. A beautiful prairie cone flower and a rabbit brush. I just shocked how big this rabbit brush got in just 1 year. It was really happy. Um, these wine cups are still flowering. They've been flowering all summer. The liatris, which flowered in July, has gone to seed. The yarrow also flowers all summer. A great bloomer. Blue stem, I think it's called blue stem yucca. It's the one yucca that is native to Colorado. Sorry, it's not blue stem, it's soapweed. My bad. Soapweed yucca, another prairie cone flower, a silver sage that is nicely established itself. Some more gorgeous prairie cone flowers. Really happy in this full sun corner of my yard. My Apache plume is still flowering. We have not yet had a first frost. So this is, sometimes we get a frost by the 1st of October, but we've had a pretty warm September. So all of these are still going strong. My milkweed is getting to its seed pods. This was a butterfly milkweed. There's one orange flower left. You can see that. And I'm going to take these seed pods and hopefully try and spread them around the yard. These Sioux rice grasses are pretty. Oh, sorry, you can see my house and my garden. My Halloween decorations are up. And I was meeting with a friend and we were looking at this. So there's a couple different kinds of blue stem grasses. And this one that I got is called a black. I'm going to show you guys the picture. Black hawk, big blue stem, and it's purple. It's gorgeous. So if you can find one, pick it up. This is the Sioux rice grass that we have here. So really beautiful, lush grasses. I think this corner of my yard is really filled in gorgeously. I'll take you around to the rest of what we have growing. The lead plants flowered this spring. Now they're just cute little bushes. Evening primrose, it will start spreading. So if you plant this, be aware of that. This is a spreader, and it's a pretty spreader. It's like a nice ground cover here. Gets a little bushy over here. These blanket flowers have continued flowering for the whole summer. Again, a penstemon. Yeah, this is one evening primrose that in one season has just taken off. And it did have a beetle attack it in June. And just if that happened to you, what I did for my primrose was I sprayed it with neem oil for a couple weeks, maybe twice a week. And those bugs left and it grew its leaves back and it's doing great. So something for you to try if that happens to you. Got my Halloween decorations up already. This yarrow, the blanket flower, really popular with the bees. The blanket flower, I'd highly recommend it if you can find a good spot for it. Yeah, you can see them right there in the shade. Sorry, I'm shadowing it, but you can see them all there, enjoying that. My little shade garden. The columbines that bloom this spring, they also have lots of little seed pods. I'm gonna see if I can spread them around. This is the corner of my garden that has not done great, and I have some plans for it for next spring. And I have noticed a few plants that are doing really well in the absolute garbage soil that's over here. And one of them is this Gazania. So if you have dry, crappy garbage soil, maybe give one of those a try. The Cannon Creek buckwheat is still doing well. And oh, I did want to take you to see my western snowberries because some of them have some berries on them. I don't know if this one does. And here's our Mahonia repens. It has some holly, grape hollies on it. Sorry, the sun is really intense at the moment, so you are getting my shadow. But here is a western snowberry. They are very hardy. They don't need a lot of water. They don't mind shade. They're growing really well. So this one is one of my favorites. And as is the Oregon grape holly. This is not a great corner of the yard for soil and or water, and they're all doing really well over here. So if you've got those conditions, I definitely suggest giving that a try. And yeah, you can take a corner out of your yard next spring, try planting some native plants, and then let them grow and let them find their spots, find their homes, and bring in the bees, bring in the hummingbird moths. We've had so many hummingbird moths this summer. It's been a really special year just to see all of these beautiful plants take home and find their home with the bees, the butterflies, the hummingbirds. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys next spring when it's all coming back again. Take care and have a beautiful day.